Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I may be extra sleepy today. Is the start of the new year. January 1st. And it's already a sleepy day. It's been probably about an hour and a half, maybe somewhat that I've been awake. Thank goodness that I had leftovers from yesterday to eat today, which is our black eyed pea stew. Because you eat some on New Year's Eve and some on New Year's Day for us, and it was tasty, delicious. I somehow managed to get the bowl that had a big piece of ham in it. So my tummy's full, I'm warm, I may or may not get extra sleepy and a little loopy. But I have the Switch 2 set up. It feels so much smoother. Also, hi Grima, hi Matthias. It feels so much smoother than the Switch. You do unfortunately have to pay like $9.99 to upgrade it to the Switch 2 version instead of it being like, you know, a free update for some things. But the atmosphere looks really different. It's like more ambient lighting. The models look smoother. The entirety of like this setup here is smoother. And it's a little weird for me to see the difference. We've been eating all the cold stuff we could get our hands into. I think we went a little overboard on the appetizers because we didn't even eat, or I didn't even bake all of the appetizers that we have in the freezer. Because we had mini quiches, coconut shrimp, and I did garlic bread from like the cheesy rosemary bread we got from Costco. I made some really like slapped it on thick butter garlic bread. It was a mixture of soft butter, a garlic butter tub, like a spoonful of it, and then actual like garlic paste. It was a lot of garlic, but it was delicious. Happy New Year's. Now, I couldn't for the life of me fall asleep properly yesterday, so if I seem out of it for any reason, I'm sleepy and may or may not be like fully actually awake. God, the animation is so smooth. It's so weird how big of a difference it is. It's not like it's huge because it's still like very much visually similar. But it's like subtleties that makes it so much smoother. The frame rate's better, amongst other things. Let's grab 10 more of those. A happy New Year's to everyone. I hope that you have a good 2026. I wish nothing but the best for you guys and all your endeavors and everything else. I wanted to say this yesterday, but so I did post it in a community post. As I unfortunately could not stream the other day because I had horrible neck pain that turned into a migraine. Doing better today though. Mama Faye and I were both kind of suffering. Well, not kind of. She was mostly suffering, but It was not a good day for some reason, and I don't know if it's like weather pressure or something, or maybe we were, as Mom and Faye put it, we were trying to purge everything from the year prior before the new year came in. Yeah, tea sandwiches, empanadas, and tongue vinaigrette. Ooh. The empanadas sound really good. There's still mini tacos in the fridge. There's spanakopita in the freezer. There's like this shrimp that's that's folded into like a dumpling wrapper. And then there should be another like tray that's spring rolls and shrimp and mushroom, and it's got, there's still so many appetizers I might make. I might make some for myself later, though I'm very much craving pasta of some sort. Hey, Mimi, doing okay? Oh yeah, Mimi was sick last time, weren't they? Hello there, what can I do for you today? See, look at that animation difference. What the fudge? I feel like I'm going to talk about this during the entire bit of the stream every time we see like glorious animation. Which means I haven't really fought anything. I've just been running around in the sewer hoping to get a shiny Litwick, so I haven't been like truly impressed yet. So it's still very nice to see the difference in the lighting, graphics and everything. We didn't bake those. A friend of the family did. God bless her soul. See, empanadas made by somebody else with love is the best version of any food. If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who come to Lumios within the last few years. Came to Lumios in the last few years? Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Peach Puff's opponent for her next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, I know the name. One of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. Oh, the camera... the camera shutter noise is so subtle now. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to... Why does the ZA Royale have to be dangerous in the first place? It's Pokemon battles all the way till the end. Why? Of course we still do. It's fine. I had to sleep on my ceramic floor for a crumb of coldness, and that was barely any colder than my body temperature. Oh, oh no. It was actually super cold last night, and I still feel like, because I have a sweater on, I'm wrapped in a blanket. I'm still kind of cold. I don't think my food is quite kicked into the digestive stage yet. Or like full digestive stage. So I'm still kind of nippy. And my shoulders are stiff. Okay, I know what to do. What do you mean you know what to do? What are we doing? Do you already know? If you could beat me in a battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Everybody's form of communication is battle first, ask questions later. Mimi! The Mimi! The Mimi! Oh god. Oh. There. Even that's a little smoother than it was before. The fuzzy little munchkin. I still think that I really hate the way that the camera moves in this game sometimes in certain small close quarters places. But still so much smoother. Look at that sky. Okay. Let's see how this battle's gonna go. I'm gonna stay out of the Zia Rael because she's always got tons of detective work on her plate, but you ought to know she's super strong. We've fought a couple of times already. Are you ready to battle me? Sure. Happy New Year, No Face. Happy New Year. My last 3 days of New Year and from last year has all been horribly sleepy. My sleep schedule is not great, and I keep missing the timing to take melatonin and magnesium and things like that. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Wait. How do you reach it? I can reach it. Probably. Get it. I forgot to take my vitamins. I can't grab all the other vitamins, but I can at least grab the important ones. I have these vitamins that Mama Faye got me, and I have to take three capsules. I hope you had plenty of naps. I unfortunately have not. It's been like a state of drooling on myself. At least I could say since I have to take 3 soft gels, and they're not like completely small, but they could have been bigger if they did, like, you take one of these. So I'm becoming Emily. They're both actually pretty drooly. Peach finally getting sponsored by Tylenol. God, I don't think... I do not think that Tylenol would sponsor a streamer. Because technically, even though I call it Tylenol, it's not the Tylenol brand. It's Kirkland Costco, extra strength acetaminophen. And then I have... Wait, actually, hold on. Where'd the bottle go? Ah, this is Tylenol though. Because depending on what I'm taking, because I have Kirkland brand acetaminophen, and the other one that I take probably more often is the arthritis pain 8-hour Tylenol. And these ones are actual Tylenol brand. As long as you say Tylenol, I don't think that they care. It's like the main brand of acetaminophen. Nobody has to know it's not the real one. I mean, the bottle looks exactly the same. Or not the bottle, the pills inside. Because it's those red and blue of the rapid release. Which takes like 30 minutes for it to start kicking in. But I usually use the arthritis Tylenol because it's the time release one. And I think the regular Tylenol is 6-hour and this one's 8-hour. They're probably all manufactured in the same spot. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, even the special effects are more vibrant. I don't know if it's because I didn't pay attention, but some of the effects have more color to them. Oh, you're on fire. That's not a good thing for you. I'm also sleepy, but it's because after temperature went down at 3 a.m., I got a surge of energy and did all the stuff I couldn't do during the day. I feel that wholeheartedly. That back in the day where I lived in a place where it was basically summer all year round with occasional autumn like temperatures, very briefly, but most of the time it would be, oh, it's too hot to do anything. Even if you live in a house that had built-in AC, sometimes it still kind of feels way too hot depending on the time of day, what side of the house that you're on. Thankfully, though, that the AC in this house is, after it got repaired and everything, it's much better. You slept 12 hours today? I might lay down, like do a proper lay down. Because technically I am laying down, but I'm also interacting with you guys, so it's probably what's going to keep me awake. I hope. She lives! She lives with 3 health. Oh my goodness. Ah! I couldn't change. That thing makes the creepiest noises. Imagine hearing that in the ocean in the middle of the night. No. That's what I'm going to be hearing when I start playing Subnautica. Not looking forward to that at all. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? Well, I don't remember much about Team Flare, to be fair, or to be honest. They're the group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly, right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he is reappearing calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokémon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. Yeah, 9 more! It's 9 more subs. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help to save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about. But rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard, what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. Oh, then wait, maybe I know who it is then. Brother thinks he's in. Oh boy. Yeah, we have 9 subscribers left needed to fit the Subnautica incentive. If you have friends, anybody new popping in, you have friends that you think that would like this content, share it with them. We gotta traumatize me at the start of the new year. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA rail, but why? To what end? Similar mentality, probably? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Maple at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? We kind of figure that. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the research lab and see what Mabel says, Peach Buff. Oh my god. I'm falling more and more into the bed. Oh, we should go to the construction company real quick. I need to double check how many screws that I have. Hello, good sir. How many do I have? I have 12. Okay, so no more blue Canary plushies. So I guess level 3 is the last one? I mean, one of these makes it less likely to black out from taking damage, micro crystals. Experience. You know what? Let's do the green one. And then I will also upgrade the other one as well. Because we only have 7 screws. Just get all of these to level 3. Or technically level 2. Actually. Yeah, the Team Flare insignia on her chair. Oh, we gotta do this before we go back to the research center. Hold on. Falling too far into the bed. Need more support. Oh my god. Wonder what happens if you just go straight to Grisham if you know who that is in second playthrough. Oops. Yeah, I wonder if there would be any dialogue with it. Knowing Pokemon, he's just gonna have a generic dialogue until you come back from doing the things in order. I can't become one with the bed, I'll fall asleep. Because I just need like just enough to like drone out my mind to fall asleep too. It's not a good thing. I shouldn't fall asleep on stream. That would be weird. Pokemon Center, how can we be a service? I like to heal very quickly. And then go back. Part of the stream, part of the bed. That gives me an idea for... Hold on, I gotta write this down. I gotta write this down. Maybe this could be a break screen or something. Yeah, write that down there. That sounds like a new break screen or something. Falling asleep in a pile of like our Peach mascot, you guys, just all dead asleep. Because the reason why I'm so afraid of that possibility is because I have fallen asleep. I have conked out hard playing video games. And I remember playing a game and one of the Fae was watching me and, you know, we had a full-blown conversation while playing. And at one point, because of the way of like N64 games were back in the day, if you hold like one section of the controller, I clutched it. I clutched the controller and I was just walking around in a circle. And it took them a good few minutes to figure out that I fell asleep while playing the game. Do I talk in my sleep? No, I've been told I sleep like a mummy. I stay in one spot once I get comfortable. If I do happen to move, they tell me that I roll like a log in water. I stay in one spot. And it's kind of hard to tell if I'm dead or not. You would have to do like the mirror test or like seeing if my chest is moving because I need to be breathing. I am the perfect person to sleep next to, so I've been told. Maybe it's not getting enough power. I bet a good blast from an extra shocking... Oh, I could do that. I have Thunder Punch. Elevator without power. How is it without power if it still has the red light on? Freaking vampire light of death. What do you mean, mommy? Was it a real bind since I didn't know how I could provide that power? I guess my work here is done. We'll go on if you want to use the elevator. It's all yours. Thank you. I've been told I'm a rock until a few hours in, then I start speaking like a giggly drunk fan. I have two of the Fae are sleep talkers, though one of them, Papa Fae, Papa Fae is probably the worst. Papa Fae talks very coherently. Well, not coherently, but you can tell what they're saying. And sometimes it's like full sentences. But they don't have like the same form of your body shouldn't be able to move properly if you are sleeping. They have been known to kick the dresser full on in their sleep. They have injured themselves doing this. They have rolled off the bed due to whatever that they were dreaming about. And also they don't usually remember their dreams either. I have the complete opposite. I am quiet. I may or may not make a clicking noise while I sleep. But it's not like snoring or anything. But it's very, very faint, like breathing noise. Itchy. Oh, you missed. Well, that doesn't work. So I'm not worried about saying anything while streaming if I do happen to fall asleep. But I don't know how long I would fall asleep, because when I conk out, I conk out. It's not, unless I'm like sleeping in a car, in a vehicle, in a moving vehicle, I will lightly sleep. But if I'm gonna fall asleep in my own bed while I'm streaming, I don't think that I would wake up that easily. Because I don't have any stream notifications that are really, really loud. At least none that I've changed recently. So I don't think any of you guys could potentially wake me up. Because I actually prefer having loud noises in the background to sleep to. I listen to people's playlists of them playing horror games, and of course they're screaming and everything, because I need to hear the chaos in the background to know that I am like in a comfortable place. Which, to be honest, could be a little bit weird, but the Fae is chaos. My friends are chaos. So for me, it's actually fairly comfortable to hear like chaos in the midst. My cousin went on a small trip with some of his friends because of the way they were sleeping. One of his friends would kick his legs on his in his sleep. Yeah, Papa Faye has been known to punch and or kick in his sleep. I don't think any of the other Fae have that same kind of setup, but some of them still do talk in their sleep. That rat, that vile little man. Oh, Mabel. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not like, it's not even like I could tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. Oh, do you need help with the mayor? Did he punch Mama Faye? He has. That's why Mama Faye usually has like a pillow pile or a pillow barrier. But it's never intentional. He's having like a nightmare or something, or I don't know, night terror. But it's never intentional to accidentally like slap or punch somebody in your sleep. So it's not good for Mama Faye to experience the aftermath of the pain. Yeah, pillow forts. And it's actually a lot more likely than you think that people actually sleep like that too. I think I'm one of the rare few that, like I said, is kind of like a dead mummy when they sleep. Hey, Mabel. Are you making progress on my research task? Oh, you bet I am. I want to know who Grisham is. Grisham, who could that be? Don't side-eye, then look the other way. Someone who is in Team Flare. Let's be direct. Team Flare, it seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Papa Faye has his own Silent Hill. No, I don't think he has his own Silent Hill. It's just that, it could also be that he doesn't use his, you know, because he has a sleep apnea machine but doesn't use it. Typical Papa. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people who react badly if they ever or even hear the word Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. Do you know, want to know about Grisham, right? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Gris. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might have been thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over at Centriclo Plaza. The coffee truck? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up with the research work, too. Don't worry, we are still working on that. People with sleep apnea used to dream of demons sitting on their chest, so maybe he'd be throwing hands with the demons. Maybe? He does have like a lot of those intruder nightmares, so maybe, could be. Possibly. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this side quest is. Oh, it's little bits of metal right there. You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aron. Aron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure that they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. So I had an idea. Don't you think a poison type move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? You want me to poison the errands? Steel type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. Are you sure that's not still gonna upset their tum-tum? Thank you, Papa Faye, for keeping the Fae safe with some minor casualties. In the long run, if he's fighting off demons, then we know that he's doing a good job. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap with the move Sludge Bomb. To give it some seasoning, please. Yeah, they want me to flavor the steel so that the Aron don't get bored of the metal scraps. Do I even have? Did I even do Sludge Bomb? Toxic spikes. Shot. Maybe Gengar might have? Oh, I did do... I see Sludge Wave. I did do a little bit of reorganizing. I might have to do it again later. Because I was trying to separate out different typing. I might need to still spread it out a little bit because I actually do have more boxes now. Okay, so let's see. Sludge Bomb. We're flavoring the steel to make it a little bit... We're zhuzhing up the steel to add some flavor. Oh, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal some tantalizing aroma. Don't eat the metal. And look, the Arons seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. So glad the random idea of mine worked out. Why did it look like they have no eyes? Or they have no pupils? What the heck? Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help. I'm really grateful. Fantastically grateful. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison type moves errands find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little errand friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. Yay! It looked like they had no pupils there for a moment. Okay, Gengar, back into the box with you. Whee! You haven't missed much. We have gone through the research facility talking about Grisham, which is, you know, guy part of Team Flare from before, back in the day. We already sort of knew that, but I didn't think that he was gonna be a part of the Zia Brielle. They did, though, add quite a bit of Team Flare lore going on, so... Ooh, God. I'm gonna start yawning. I'm tired. Oh my goodness. I'm tired and my nose is stuffy. We're all sleepy. It turns out I was right. Part of the stream, part of the bed. Everybody's gonna feel tired. Everybody's gonna fall asleep. I am enjoying the Switch 2 so far. Hi, Wisp. I still haven't fully decided which game that I want to get. Oh, I have to double check something real quick. Hold on. I am debating on Kirby Air Ride. Yeah, we got all of that already. I think that there's supposed to be a code I'm gonna have to look up later. 'Cause I don't... Did I get... Oh, yeah, no, already got the Charizard. Okay, I don't have to do anything. I don't think that there's any new codes. Peach, would you agree that Wisp's face is pretty? Wisp is always pretty in every way, shape, and form. Kirby would be fantastic. Love Kirby games. Yeah, I really do want the games that are not out yet. That's going to be the games that I really want is Pokopia, the Ditto post-apocalyptic Pokemon game, Fire Emblem, the new Fire Emblem game that's coming out, I think like mid-year or something, or I don't even remember if they gave a definitive date for that one. And then there's also, what's it called? Dustbloods, but that's like later down the road. There's another game that was coming out. Oh, Tomodachi Life. I also want Tomodachi Life, which I think is spring of 2026. You're trying to cheer up? What happened? Oh. And then, you know, there's a lot of other games that are coming out around the same time frame. I think January, February, March. March is when Pokopia comes out. Resident Evil 9 comes out next month. Reanimal comes out soon. There's so many games. The big DLC of Woolhaven for Cult of the Lamb comes out, I think, this month as well. I'm pretty sure. Hello, you two. I would like to take your picture. Why does she look so concerned? Wait, hold on. Let me get that close up again. Look at the... I thought that the models looked really good beforehand, but they look much smoother on the Switch too. Yeah, the Animal Crossing update comes out on the 16th. I did pre-order the Switch 2 upgrade. So we're gonna be playing that birthday week. I love her eyes. My goodness, so pretty. Is suing Zoro care? You know what? I agree with that. Are they actually... Could they actually be? I wonder. Are you human or Pokemon? The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? No. No, I'm not. Though I would like a coffee to go. If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. You know, I'd like to order one promotional match. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrical Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. Or is it always a front? The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B. And the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. What? You know what? I did not think that Team Flare was still, you know, an actual thing. I thought it was just reminiscing. He's actually the boss of the new Team Flare? Oh! Oh, the music. Look at those eyes. Ooh! Oh, a friend passed away. I'm so sorry. That's a horrible way to have like the both end and start of your year with that. I'm so sorry. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I can't let you defeat me. So is it your ideals or Team Flare ideals? Because at this point, since you're saying that you're the boss of the new Team Flare, that this more than likely is going to have issues. I suppose this still makes little sense to you. However, shall I explain the whole thing? Maybe? Grisham... Oh my god. Phlegm. 1 second. I didn't personally know her, but she was so young and such a sweet girl. The thing is, even if you are just like acquaintances or someone that you've just like passed by in life, it can still affect you, and that's okay. You don't have to have a deep connection with somebody to, you know, have really strong feelings about somebody passing on. I hope the feeling passes soon though. And even though that I know that's just like pretty words there of of just hoping that the feelings will subside soon. It probably won't, but I hope that they are at least okay or easy to deal with. Take it easy. Make sure to take care of yourself, both mentally and physically. And time heals as little or as much as it goes. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on Az's side. Can I even say I'm properly on Az's side? This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Fleur Nouveau. You know what? I didn't realize that the Team Fleur symbol was also in the coffee logo with a squiggle in it. Because it's N for Nouveau. Az is the tall, what, 3,000-year-old man or something, from regular Black and White. Yeah, he's the one that runs the motel now in ZA. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now. While we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Oh. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care about it at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. Ooh, we're getting some lore bits here. Yeah, I think it's a floette instead of it being a flabebe. Actual floette. Just like a specialty one. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own will. We'll meet you there. Bebe. Flabebe. The baby. Where am I going? Oh. Right at Magenta Plaza? That's odd. I thought he was going to be some kind of hero, not just a motel owner. Well, he's kind of like passed the mantle over to Urbane and us, which, you know, is not responsible in any way, shape, or form, but he's sort of like slightly a bystander. Not truly, but he's not really helping other than giving advice. Fun fact is when you encounter Team Flare in a cafe in X and Y. Do you? Wait, is it X and Y or is it Black and White? There's so many Pokemon games that it kind of all blends together. No, X and Y is the other. God, I'm gonna sound really dumb right now. Oh my god. Most people aren't responsible in the Pokemon universe. They send 10-year-olds out to catch wild animals and use them to fight. Yeah. When I thought it was 11 or 12, which was supposed to be the time frame which children went on their Pokemon adventure. X and Y has the deer and red bat thing, and yeah. X and Y is Paris and Black and Y is... Yes, okay. There's so many Pokemon games, so many games that I've played. It's just... They all sort of blend together, except I think probably Sun and Moon stick out the most for me because I was just so enamored with Rowlet. Don't call me a good girl. What? Waiting like a good girl? Is that what they said? Imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. Is this your original cafe? Oh. Lysandre Cafe. Why? Oh, you look like you have some comfy pants, sir. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. Do you know about you do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. I might not remember small details, but I remember you. X and Y was the first full 3D Pokemon game on the handheld. Yes. Yes, I do remember L in X and Y. It was a trip having to deal with L and finding out his upbringing and everything. Okay. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Does she... Earl? You need to relax a little bit. It's not like we're trying to attack you or anything. We were here for a promotional match. Why does everybody have to make this so complicated? Grisham, this kid is her enemy. Why is a child your enemy? I know that you had a child deal with Team Flare before, but come on. She's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. Ma'am, if you keep scowling at me, that wrinkle in your forehead's gonna stick. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. What, are you gonna murder me? Actually? The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response. Like Grizel here has done. His eyes are so intimidating. My apologies. I'm afraid there is simply no stopping Giselle when she is set on a course of action. Oh, so you want me to battle her? That's what this is? Just like, you know, to calm the steam? Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match. Match? What did I say? Oh, won't you grant Giselle the battle she desires? I don't have a battle strategy, sir. It's, sometimes it's just Thunder Punch. Yeah, the lady in the black suit was the one that, was the detective. Or has taken over for the other detective from the other game. Fight me. Sure. Oh, her ring is the Mega Stone. That's cute. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the Zia Royale. She looks concerned all the time. Oh, wrong one. Another surf for you, sir. Yeah, I have Meganium as my starter Pokemon because I adore grass-type Pokemon. Since the beginning of Bulbasaur. Ow, you butthole. Punch him. At least this is not like a truly like devastating fight. Interesting that you have a Metagross. Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh my goodness. He froze my Ampharos. Oh, that's probably gonna be bad. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Who said I was standing in your way in the first place? You know you can still work out with the CA Royale. I'm pretty sure that there's multiple people that are still gonna, you know, get their wishes. What are you gonna even wish for? That you can't, you know, like, just utilize yourself. Ow. Oh my god, look at that hair! Oh my god! I have never seen a derpier looking Pokemon. Lurking. Hydro Pump. She's a tad bit obsessed with Team Flare, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. I mean, they're both a bit obsessed if one of them decides, I'm going to be the new leader. Yes, the silliest, like, tuft of hair sticking, or tuft of mane sticking out the top of his head. It's really funny looking. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expect nothing less from Team MC's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I say it's time for a little coffee break. Should I be worried about the fact that they're giving me coffee after this? Am I gonna get woozy? One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Oh no, they're just healing me. That's good. I mean, they were kind of malicious earlier. Are you sure that was a good idea to drink the coffee? That should have perked up the Pokemon who battle for us as well. I mean, I don't think they're entirely evil, so maybe it was fine. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare. Are we not even gonna go in the building? Did they even model the inside of the building? Teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join it. Oh, no, they did. They did. I prematurely thought otherwise. Okay, give it a save. Emo Pyroar. His mane is supposed to be kanji? That's cute. It looks a little silly in the general sense if you don't know that. They have slavery in Pokemon. They won't go far with drugging people in the children's game. I mean, there's a lot of, like, innuendos and things like that in Pokemon games that are meant for the older audience. Oh, look how cute this place was. I hope that it can come back to its former glory. This is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Zia Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another to achieve a more beautiful world. Oh, they both have the same ring. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The weapon was Az's creation. Yeah, we kind of figured that even if we didn't know the lore behind the previous game. Because did you see the giant pink beam at the start of the game? This is the cafe that you encountered Team Flare in X and Y. It's God, I wish I remembered more of the other games so I wasn't lost in the sauce. That would feel a little bit more I still feel truly excited about this because I remember snippets, but it's so cool that there is so many additional similarities to back then. This is the cafe, but if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would never have been driven to such madness. You can't. That's kind of shift and blame there. The person was already pretty much insane. You can't blame the action of making something, even if it was a weapon. The other person still has the choice of whether to utilize it or not. How is that Az's fault that Lysandre decided to go cuckoo and try to use it? And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. Sure, Az is not faultless, but you can't blame it entirely like he didn't have evil intentions at all. And now now it appears Az is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. Your boss made bad decisions. It's sure that there was a cascade domino effect of you guys, but that's not necessarily Az's fault. Not that I'm condoning what Az did, but, you know. Nobody's faultless in this. My apologies. I would imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That's why I invite you, Peach Puff, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Huh? Open sesame? Seriously? Really? I think you need a better password for that. In X and Y, the Team Flare scientist makes you choose the red or blue button that makes a giant pillar appear in one of the routes in the game. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned Az's secrets for ourselves. This is where we learned of that terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. We should be fine. If it's not filled with, you know, like hundreds of Giratinas, I'll be fine. Oh, yay. Our lovely teleport system is back. The old style lab with all the teleporters. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. You see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. That should be there should be one lying around somewhere. No, we're not doing a Nuzlocke. We're just normally playing the game. Oh, look at the... Ooh. Color coordinated. Interesting. Okay. Cool beans. Door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. Love it. This is neat. Back in the day, there would be no map for this, and you would just have to, you know, finagle around to find your way. Tiny mushrooms. Oh. Is there still, like, an actual maze in the middle? Oh, no. Bubble beam. Oh, cool. I can grab one of you. I was too afraid to grab the alpha version. Oh, you butthole. Oh, there's probably plenty of those down here. We're still gonna have to mess around with the teleporters, but it's not gonna be too big of a deal with the map. Probably. That's a big lever. You pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. You would teleport and run into a team flare grunt, and this was back when you were eye contact with another trainer? Yeah. The lights are back on, and nearby warp panels should work now. Back in the day where you even, you didn't even have to make full eye contact. Having, like, the peripherals was also a pain in the butt. Let's see what this one does. Oh, hello. What am I hearing? Oh, or something. Oh, look, Trikes. Dawnstone. You even look at a Pokemon trainer funny that to tell you about their shorts in the Pokemon battle immediately. How dilapidated. Oh, cool. That's the jump down. Never thought about that. The idea of eye contact, but I never considered facing away from one of the patrolling trainers so that they're looking at your back. Yeah, if there's eye contact, but if you're in their view, they'll still decide you're a problem. But most of the time, it's like eye contact. Or eye contact is usually one of them. Dark Pulse. We got a Team Flare mug. But I think the premise of it is that it's supposed to be eye contact, but in video game standards, it's if you're in their view. If they see you, yeah, they'll want to battle and have a good, have it good now because we never had consent area. My reading comprehension's kind of out the window today. Who the heck? Oh, hello. I already have a Noivern. Yeah, every Pokemon battle that there's actually a lot more Pokemon battles than in the past games than they ever have in the 3D games. Because the 3D games are not as battle heavy. But they kind of brought that back with certain, like this game is kind of battle heavy because it's kind of like a elongating setup. Whoops. Cool. They gotta elongate the story. But I feel like it's one too many battles to it's like do a battle to get to the next part of your storyline, and we're already doing that with the Z Rael. Why do I have to do it with like 20 other players to get the information that I need? Why? This is the time where you technically have consent game-wise. You can walk past battle story-wise. Everyone solves their problems with battles. Still all battles all the time, kind of, but you have more of a chance to not have to battle people. We had to battle multiple people to get the challenge cards, or the challenge points to get the challenge cards to do the promotion match. And then every which way after the fact, as you progress story, they're like, oh, please battle me. Please battle me, and then I'll graciously give you this information. I think in Scarlet and Violet is when you had the option to battle if you walk up to and talk to them. Yeah. Yeah. Scarlet and Violet had a little bit of a different feel when it came to story progression, because it wasn't always necessarily I gotta battle everyone, because a lot of it was getting the ingredients for the sandwiches, feeding it to the pupper, and then, you know, our own legendary Pokemon that we used as a mount, and then there was doing the actual gym battles. And then, you know, the occasional other fighting your rival. Yeah, because you can't breeze through the story with a level 5 Pokemon. The game needs to know that you're ready. Yeah. That will always be the fundamentals of every Pokemon game. So this one's a little excessive. Just a smidge. Because I don't think that you need this many confirmation battles to know that you are practically ready for another part of the story. That's a noise. There's a new grinding method in this game, by the way, but it will give you PTSD flashbacks. Why would it give me PTSD flashbacks? Is it gonna give me pneumonia flashbacks? Pneumonia? Oh, Nemona is the Scarlet and Violet rival. Hello? It's an Ekans! And an Alpha Arbok. Oh. Why is there an Alpha Arbok down here? Oh, not me, please. Not me. Oh, whoa, whoa. I mean, oh my god. Oh, it's terrifying. Oh my god. Ah, there it is. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Oh god, I'm gonna pass out. I was terrified in the Alpha Arbok slithering toward. Yeah, what if it eats me? It's too big. Ah. I gotta heal everyone. I don't want to look nibbleable. Oh, is that where I came from? Was over there? Yes. Lab card. See? Too bad you are and also pretty just like Wisp. Yeah, Wisp is always pretty. We know this to be true. Owie. Oh my god. Rare candy. Oh, side note, because I forgot to say this earlier, to the possibility of getting Kirby Air Rider. My friend gave me the perfect name for the stream, and the possible name for the stream would be speed running motion sickness, because with the way that I've seen some clips of the game, I think there's a high possibility it might happen. So if we ever do get Kirby Air Rider, that is definitely going to be the name of the stream. Oh. That's not good. Let's go ahead and save. An Asia Slash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Droid. Droid. Oh boy. I don't think I can catch this one. Oh my god. Because these ones, when they have the X on them, you can't capture them, unfortunately. So maybe when I come back in here, that there could be a possibility I could get one. Like I said, there is an option to slow down the game in the settings, but if your friend has the game, borrow theirs to try it out. Unfortunately, in my friend group, there's only one other person that has the Switch 2, and I do not think that they have Kirby Air Rider. Got the elevator key. Head to the elevator near the entrance. Look at that. It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosunge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Is there a demo for Kirby? I don't know if they still have it available. I know that there is a demo for Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I might play. Yeah, I could definitely double check it later. Because if there is, then we can do a big test for motion sickness. Yeah, I have a shiny Litwick on top of my head. This is to manifest at some point a shiny Litwick. I also have the Dipling glasses from the previous game. Second floor. Oh. What about floor 3? Can I go to that floor? Oh yeah, no. Back the other way. Ah, it's completely blocked off. Okay. So we have to go to floor 3. In the basement. By the way, Peach, yes. Yes, Wisp. Oh my god, it's dark. Oh my god. Sorry, it's a stretch. I feel like the lethargy is kicking in. Oh my. What's that noise? It's so dark. Oh, there's the flower. That dark room, remember that dark room that you were in that's a endgame room for a Pokemon? Yes? That's an endgame room for a okay, we'll have to remember that. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialize. Possession of all keycards have been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Reboot, our system is rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. The device, the fuel, the legends, and our shared dream, which we would like to review first. The device. The device that grants life. The device that was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. You know, they put a lot of effort into finding said weapon and then, you know, capturing Az and everything. I think it was more than just like a simple mistake or like I was taken over in a fit of rage kind of thing. Lysandra is very much responsible for the things that he did as much as Az is. Yeah, that's a familiar looking flower. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? The legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing death and destruction. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, someone or some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and Team Flares, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Oh. You know your butthole is still glowing? Do you know that? Do you know that? Oh my goodness. Look at you. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? Az created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Oh, why are you here, sir? Zygarde seemed to wish that I'd come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. Kind of convenient that he has... I know that he got into a big accident, but it's kind of convenient that he has amnesia. Hard to tell without a mirror, but he appreciates his being informed. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through those bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. There was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key as carried. And so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. Why did he create a separate device? Ugh. Why? I like how you started with, oh, you scared me, to, oh, you... It's kind of hard not looking at it because it glows. You tell me that it's not hard, or you can't tell me it's not hard to stare at something that's glowing. Like even in the peripheral of your vision, it's hard to not notice. Is there a red blue? I saw the red button. I don't know if I saw the blue button. I'll have to look. To solve the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. How do you know what it's saying? Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the internal flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. Well, they did say that, or Az did say that he wanted somebody who knew, like the one who's utilizing the Mega Evolution the best. Not the best a conversation starter, but I can baby talk the puppy. He doesn't fully know that his butt's glowing. The truth is, I know, and now you have learned all of that those young people waiting in Lycendrae Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az and do what must be done. Oh yeah, it is yeah, it's the blue and red button. Yep. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az and do what must be done, but I don't want to do what must be done. Ooh. You can really see better when it's monochrome. Ooh, that looks cool too. Ooh. That's probably better. I'll have to delete the other ones. Oh, press the glowing green button. There's no glowing green button. It's not interactable, so I don't think that I can do anything with him currently. But I can look at this. Again. With the ultimate weapon, we will unleash the power of Kalos' legendary Pokemon. The weapon will be powered by living Pokemon, or rather by the life energy they contain. To obtain this life energy, we must bind Pokemon to the standing stones that line Route 10. There are also details and other plans about the ultimate weapon written here. You can see the... You can see the rocks there, the Lumiose Tower. Can't quite tell what that one is. The orb. Oh, yep, there's the tree. Xerneas. Aha. Xerosic, that was his name. He was the one who forced you to choose the buttons. And the one who gave Emma her suit. Are we gonna see them at some point? I would love to see more of these characters. I can't wait to finish this game and watch lore videos later. Hello, did you... There's no way that you didn't know he was down there, right? Did you talk with him? He has amnesia, you know. Oh yeah, did you see Lysandrae? Oh yeah, he's still down there. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. Did he pass by you? I did miss a pun, I'm sorry. Oh, the glowing green button. I'm sorry. No, I get it now. I'm so sorry. That went straight over my head. Does the tree make Pokemon X canon? All of the Pokemon games are canon. What Pokemon game is not canon? Yeah, he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. Well, he got into a big accident. He has amnesia. You can't control that. Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger is a silly game. I kind of hope that they add DS games into the Switch too. That would be pretty neat. Though I don't know how. Oh no, because it has a mouse function on the Joy-Cons, it would probably still work to be able to stream it. I hope they add more GameCube games soon too. You make a request of me. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. No. Yeah, what about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prison Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. Yeah, but why does it need to be through sacrifice? Ranger could exist as a mobile game? Yeah, it could. They need to make more app games for Pokemon. Sure that they have a decent amount, but they could capitalize on some other things. I wonder what the new generation of Pokemon's gonna look like after this. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. See, now that's where your problem lies here. Just because you miraculously saved Lumiose, supposedly, possibly, you don't even know what's gonna happen if something goes wrong. What if you're hated worse after this because something didn't go as well as you planned? This is not a way to fix your reputation. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. Yeah, but that place, that team lost its way, and that's not your guys' fault by any means. But it can be the same mentality as it was in the beginning. Yeah, we do still need a Chow Garden app and or game. Get on it, Sega. We need a Chow Garden oriented game, whether that be a gacha app game or a full-blown, game system game, PC game or whatnot. We need it. We need a Chow Garden game. I like that they're like, woo, Team Flare, but also weren't Team Flare, why they would... They have probably a mix of complicated feelings because while not technically a part of Team Flare, their parents were, from what I'm gathering. They could have, moved on from this and not created a nouveau Team Flare. And they wouldn't have had to... I don't know what's attaching them to wanting to continue on said legacy of something that wanted to, purge the world. You have a successful coffee stand. Why squander this? At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. I'm sure you do. you know, like tired office workers. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. That's not in the rule book, sir. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I feel like you're cheating a little bit. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I'll be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. How do you know that they don't already know? Now go back to Hotel Z. He's not wrong on the Team Flare was around for a long time before X and Y. No, it does make sense. Some of the things that they say, but I mean, they could have gone about this a different way. Not like actual like storytelling of the game, but they could have made better choices for themselves than, you know, continuing on a legacy that was already doomed to fail. So ready to sacrifice rather than figure out if there's more than one way to do something. Dude speaks like a duck, moves like a duck, and smells like a duck to people call him a duck and he gets mad about it. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't resent Team Flare and then also say I'm going back to the roots of Team Flare. Why wouldn't you know, improve upon yourself? You have a theory for Xerosic? I can't quite get the right angle. Yeah, because what if he supposedly becomes said best Mega Evolution Pokemon trainer and Floette still doesn't want him? What if she doesn't want to work with him and something goes horribly awry? Was the mafia boss his right side goon, the big guy? God, what's his name? Philip? Philip with Corbeau? I think he's Xerosic hiding? Really? Aw. I would need to look back at... Well, actually, I can probably just do that right now. Give me 1 second. Ah, yeah, he's the... Yeah, he's the guy in the picture. God, his skin is pure white. They both have the same build. Oh yeah, because you can see the 4 girls with him. Mabel being one of them. Where are girls? Where's the rest of them? They do have a very similar build, but I don't know if they would be correlated together. I am seeing pictures of some people comparing him. Oh yeah, there's the picture of the red and blue button. Some people are comparing him to Vinny, which is the what's it? The CEO's secretary. Yeah, Mabel is arrested. Or she's basically doing community service by working at the lab. Okay. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh. Hello. Oh, hey, Peachpuff. Did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. Yep. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. I don't think that Philip could be related and or is that guy, because I believe since he's with Corbeau, he was much younger than the time frame of when that was transpiring. So I don't think it could be him. Me, I'm a German scientist and the Americans offer me a job. Oh my god. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Oh, he probably knows so much. Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Maybe related to him? Maybe? Possibly? Peachpuff, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I've committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many people had their futures, or so many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh, God, that's so pretty. Oh, and it's my favorite kind of sketchy style, too. Oh, love it. I love cross-hatching and additional lines like this with a pen-like style. Ah, it's gorgeous. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. Oh, so pretty. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all the rest, or that rested upon the earth. His poor man's knees. He needs to get some custom furniture. I added an L into that butt. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. As she's angry as she should be. Added to the dictionary. I said blut. I said blut. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos, and at this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I bestowed on Floette. That is what Angie is. That is what is deep, or hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was in one sense my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. And now it's being utilized in a different way. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. Which means somebody tampered with something. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel with Angie, or within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history in the tower too. So we need the strongest mega evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to mega evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only mega evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Well, she's sort of an anomaly because she came back to life and is burdened with immortality. If it ever happened again, I'd do it again. No, Arceus forbid I lose Floette again because I'd race you all. I've had Floette for all of 2 seconds, but I will take out the world for Floette. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve, perhaps because she is a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is my only conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3 years, or 3,000 years, was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Yeah, Naveen's not wrong. It's just, it's harsh to say it out loud, but he's not wrong. I appreciate that Az is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all of this, don't you? We could also die by not doing anything. So it's a lose-lose situation either way. You can either sit here, die about it, or we could do something about it and potentially get it fixed and nobody has to die. Or like minimal death. Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I hear you, Ash. Just leave this to Team MZ. Peach Puff. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. I am conflicted, but I will win. Yeah, what else would you be doing about it? Sit here, make clothing, die about it? If things go horribly wrong? God forbid drying if we don't do anything. That is what I said. I said drying first and foremost. Oh my gosh. Newbie can count on you, Peach Puff. Whatever Grisham's and Team Flare Nouveau's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Once again, I'm very, very happy that you guys have so much fun with my grammatical mess ups. Peach Puff sounds bite size. I am anything but bite size. Now it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Do I even have the right Pokemon for all this? I entrust the futures of all in Lumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. Okay. Yeah, what if we just destroy the tower? No, I am 5'11". I am not bite size. What was that noise? Oh, there's something up there. Oh, it's you. That's an alpha. Okay. Up. But if you ever make recipes, you definitely need to make a peach puff. A peach cream puff. Peach puff. Your name sounds like a bite-sized snack. Well, it is based off of an actual peach type. A date I gotta be looking up. Yeah, I am 5'11". I am anything but bite-sized. I wish I was a little bit shorter, because then I would have an easier time finding certain articles of clothing. Pants are a problem. Stockings are a problem. My legs are too long, and my torso is like pretty proportional to my legs. You're also 5'11", yay! Tall buddies. Okay, let me double check a few things. Yeah, okay. One 182, I believe, because 170 something, 178 centimeters is 5'11". So I think I'm 6 units tall. Yeah, I think that is like a little bit over 6 foot there. 182. Funnily enough, the shortest of my siblings, we have tall genes. Yeah, some of the Fae in this house are even taller than I am. They are tall people. If only I'd met Peach or No Face in high school, she would help me get stuff from the top shelf when grocery shopping. I do that for random strangers. I have had either that they ask me for help in reaching something, or I see them struggling and then I go over and help. I love the tone of this song. Did you arrive at the answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the Zia Royale anyway? I'm doing this for Floette, you butthole. What do you think that I don't have good intentions? Because I don't think that you guys do. Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower floet of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping Az tidy away the mess he made for everyone. I don't see what is necessarily wrong with that because it's accomplishing a similar goal. I was supposed to be 6 foot something, but I didn't eat well or enough when I was young. Didn't get enough nutrition consistently. Yeah, that does stunt your growth. I happen to have been a tiny little elf that was very much great at drinking milk. So I had pretty strong bones. Even though I have broken a few bones, I still created a good foundation for my bones. Though, if I didn't have scoliosis, I can only imagine how much taller I would be. Because I have a curved spine. Average Wendy's employee. You were drinking coffee around the age of 10? I don't know if that would stunt your growth. Each has strong bones. I thought she could break her foot on an even road. No, that's not how I broke my foot. No, I broke my foot by actually landing on it. It landed at an awkward angle and it snapped. My bones are much stronger than my actual joint system, my connective tissues, and my immune system put together. It is 10 times more powerful. I think I've only broken 3 bones. I have snapped a bone in my left foot. I slammed my middle finger in the front door, which gave me a hairline fracture. And then I had a hairline fracture on the growth plate in my wrist, which I believe was my right wrist, my right hand. And that was slamming it down on concrete. That did that. Griselle, please, it's too far. But it is true that you, Peachboat, don't have any real ties to the city. What Pokemon trainer actually does have ties properly to the city? Because I may be a bystander in all of this, but I kind of got entangled. This is going to be a fun vacation to tell people at home. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? I've come to love the city and its quirks. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. What, do you think I was aimlessly going around? Well, kind of, but not. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest Pokemon trainer and use Az's Floet to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. See, I don't know if that's great, though. It's good that you want to restore reputation for you and others, but this is not the greatest way to do so. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Did I have my Semaphore out? Can't believe they pull out the... No, I don't think that's that card. She was tricked with food with a string attached to a box and focused to this hotel. No, it was somebody... It was Pokemon stealing my bag. And... Well, no, actually, it started off with, what's-his-face, Urbane, wanting to... God, he's tall for this character. Urbane wanting to record me for free to do advertising for the hotel, and then my bags got stolen. And then, you know, the rest is history. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. I'll free you from your past? That's a bit of a... No, I don't want that kind of responsibility. I will show you my resolve, though. Peach, be real, it would have been the same result with you and food. I can get my own food. The food would not be the problem. I would not be lured this way. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all of our shame and regrets. Let your dark flames go forth. You know, the ZA Boreal looks very much like the flower, too. His pants look so comfy. That's not the right Pokemon. It'll work for the Pangoro for now. Working out. It's gonna be might be an issue with the Charizard. Why are you drowsy? Oh, there he goes. Oh. Well, I see how it is. Okay. Oh my golly. I don't have the best setup. Oh, you butthole. Maybe need to need to bring some babies back to life. Yeah, the shiny Ampharos is a part of the storyline. Hi, Roar. Hi. Its shiny is not bad, or not horribly bad. There are worse shinies out there. Ew, I don't like that. Boop, 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 boop. I need to heal up Singapore. I need to heal up Singapore. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Childhood trauma. I feel very sorry that he had to go through all of this as a child. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you need to be healed just for the fact that you're probably gonna die very quickly. Okay. ahead and heal Semaphore. Ow. That. Because he turns into a dragon mode instead. Hey. Yay for Ampharos. I trust the guy who talks like a shiny Mareep should have been white on the head and legs with the pink wool. Aw, yeah, that would have been really cute. I like Mareep more than I like Ampharos. But that's just because fluffy sheep. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. Sir, I was running around the field in hopes that your moves would miss. I was stalling. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations on processing your promotion. Hey. Hey. My emotions may not be showing it, but I'm smiling on the inside. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves from such a heavy burden. How about disassociate yourself from the Team Flare logo? Get yourself a new designer. Get like maybe a different color scheme for your coffee shop. Get rid of the logo, change to a different color. Stop associating yourself with Team Flare, and you might, you know, over time, people will forget. Peach just wishes for food for her own selfish desires. I am thinking about food right now. I also had a blueberry muffin along with the rest of my black-eyed pea stew. God dang it. But Team Flare and the dreams of Lysandre hope to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. You can just think of the good times and not have to deal with the negligence of Team Flare. You can remember the good times and forget the things that he did, or at least move on from the things that he did. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Peachbuff. Please take care of Prison Tower and our city. I'll do my best, sir. If you had need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nuvo exists in order to help others so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz. An Indian food place? It's making me think of curry. I'm going to make cheesy garlic naan tomorrow night to pair with us. Cheesy naan. Garlic cheesy naan. I gotta make more garlic bread. Maybe I will do pasta and garlic bread instead of doing various appetizers. You'll make a fire blast roast for me. Thank you. Naan is just flatbread. Or it's like a fluffier flatbread. But did you know if you call it non-bread, you're basically saying bread? Like chai tea? That's tea. Twice. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Are we gonna go into a fight again, glowy butt boy? Oh, hello, sir. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. I know you have amnesia, but should you be saying so? Though I, of course, am to blame for that. I'm glad you know. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Yeah. Zant. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. Here comes the in-between part where I spend the next few hours looking for Zygarde cells. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumios. It's a health code violation. Yay! More croissant curry. Why is it going so far in? Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Good job, Urbe. Why did I have to pan in so much? Well, you both reached rank A at the same day? Or on the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 rank A trainers, you'll be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that. Suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. Wonder who Floette will choose. Oh? What's wrong with Floette? Is Floette dying? Sick? Falling apart? Oh. Doo-doo-doo. Why are you sad? Why you cry? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain? The tower, is it Angie that is affecting you? Floette, baby! Oh, she's masking. She's masking the pain. Looks like she'll be okay, but I'm pretty sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop that tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about things going wrong. It's funny that Naveen says that. Now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. I don't know about that. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. I really don't want that responsibility. Why is he coughing? Is he perishing? Oh, that night? What? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Peach Puffy, I could be. I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. This place needs a staircase. Uh-oh. The truffle bag seems to have set you off on a path towards adventure. It's time to leave. Uh-oh, plot is plotting. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that, an earthquake? The tower. No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Kanari is streaming about it. Why is she streaming about it? Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. Would you stream through an earthquake? Kanari is streaming about it. Why? This is what happened in Legends Arceus. Remember when the sky changed? Yes. Please let the sky change. I need to see it. I say the slowness is part of its janky charm. No, I think this hotel needs a staircase for safety reasons. Getting all 4 of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. How big's the elevator? Oh, of course, he's on the roof. Oh, we went to the roof instead, like morons. As Float, you're okay. We were fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking as? You'll recall how Float seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Angie in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh. Oh? Yes. She shines like that night. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. Oh, so basically explode is the establishments and the buildings nearby it okay? Because it was covered in construction poles. She's streaming it, freaking out, then hits everyone with a make sure to like and subscribe. See, that's the worst. You shouldn't be doing that. I like the particle effect. That's really pretty. I really don't like the look of that glow. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Angie goes rogue as well. Angie will go rogue? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. It'll be alright, as Team MC is gonna take care of it. Oh. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now. Why am I so bad at taking at the timing for taking screenshots? Once Flood has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower of Angie. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Angie Float. Are we gonna have a Pokemon shaped tower? Take the form Angie Float. Are they gonna fuse together? That tower is quite big. How big is this Pokemon gonna be if that happens? Radioactive tower. We're all about to die. Like and subscribe for nothing. That'd be awful for someone to say. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. What true form? I would only slow you down if I were to go there, so I will remain here and support you from afar. You mean, stay, in a safe distance. Well, not even a safe distance. The safe-ish distance away. And just think good thoughts. You wish for me to cook? That's a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. I hope that he doesn't make another plate of croissant curry. There is a tower oh, there's a tower-shaped Pokemon. Okay. That'll be interesting. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Peach Puff. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. Ready to go! Oh, look who it is! My little amoeba. You gonna go on my bag? Oh. Oh god, it's gonna be in my hair. It's like a piece of gum in my hair. Damage to Central Plaza and its vicinity appears to be minimal. That's a miracle. Even from a purely artistic point of view, Pokemon are masterpieces. Nobody's saying anything about the tower. Wonder if I walk this way, can I go in there? A train bound for the airport awaits at the platform. Do you want to leave Lumio City? I'll stay in Lumios. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's actually really cool. Oop. The tiny booger has made its way into my inventory. Thank you for the one Pokeball. I need to make sure that I have additional items. You know what I feel is has been better about Pokemon games lately is that they are not as harsh when it comes to healing your Pokemon. Because back in the day, it was so much more difficult to have fully restored Pokemon at all time. This game really likes to heal your Pokemon for you, so you don't have to go back to the Pokemon centers or, you know, feel like you're dying. Oh, I gotta fix the audio in a sec. They do a lot more healing of your Pokemon in earlier games than in these games rather than back in the day. You'd be like, oh god, I'm stuck having to go into this cave with my Pokemon almost dying. Imagine paying to heal your Pokemon. Mm-hmm. You just buy a million potions and use them outside combat. What if you didn't have the money to do so? What if you didn't have the means to buy all of those really great healing items? Because at some point you do run out of these things, especially if you're not actively trying to make money in the game. And it's not like you can willy-nilly pull another Pokemon out of your very conveniently pocket-sized Pokemon storage. Yeah, so making money since there was no customization stuff, and I feel like it was harder to get money in older games than it is now. There is a part that's coming up that you'll need to do, which will be funny. Is it story related or is it side quest related? Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, that looks really neat. A little bit further back. Yeah. It's story related? Okay. Oh, look at it. It's happening right next to them, too. Because they've been next to the tower this whole time. Speaking of customization, gotta work on the Discord at some point. Yeah, I have to figure out exactly what it is that I want to do with it. Because I know, going off of, like, seeing some other people's community, Discords, I do know that I want to figure out how to attach... Because, you know, there's bots for it to attach social media posts like Twitter. I know that there needs to be like a mod section that's blocked off from everybody else and all like the normal like voice channels and everything. Yeah, more than the absolute bare minimum. Yeah, I know. I kind of wish that I didn't delete the original one that I worked on, because I could have used that as sort of a template to reset things. But I know that I'll fix things up with it, so or think about how like the design aesthetic of it is. Name the general chat the Snail HQ. I gotta create like a baseline of what I kind of want in a Discord server, because I don't want anything. I don't want restrictions of any sort, so it can be like a generalized chat that's kind of open to everyone. Other than, you know, having a separate chat for people who are specifically mods for it. You change it to Snail HQ. If we don't find a way to resolve all of this, the future of Nufo Cafe looks grim indeed. Don't worry, we've evacuated everyone who was in Centrico Plaza. Once things calm down a bit, we'll fire up the truck and start handing out hot food and drinks. They're so awesome. I feel so sad that they had to go through so much trauma. Snail HQ has been established. Wow. The shiny particle effect is just so pretty. Hello. It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. Floet. We appreciate you joining us, Floet. As has assured us that we can still rectify this situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I know Urbane is gonna, yeah, Urbane's gonna do it, but are we back up? But you and Peachwolf are both rank A now, Urbane. That's right, so we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. Ah, of course. And then I'll be the one to save every person in Pokemon Lumias. Yeah, we're wasting time having to do this last battle. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, Peachbo, talk to me when you're ready to battle. Can't we just try to attempt to, you know, Mega Evolve Floet and see what happens there? Or, you know, let Floet choose? My brain is so slow today. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer and who will take control of the tower. Sure, let's go. We're ready when you are, Vinny. It's going to pull a Master Ball situation with the turtle and Scarlet and Violet. I still haven't gotten a Master Ball. That's like level 49 in the research with Mabel. These two trainers are cleared to battle to decide who is the strongest ZA Royale trainer. I think probably we'll call it at this point, after we do the fight. If there's not like a long-winded cutscene after this. And then we can spend all of our next stream in the tower. I'm gonna prove that I'm up to this no matter what comes after. I knew you'd say that. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Wish me luck. Oh, he's... Yeah, Urbane. I think another thing I want to make sure I have in said Discord channel is to have varying channels to post pictures in. Like one for fan art, one for like food pictures, what you guys ate, what I ate. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Udra. Level 62. The poison. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Alligator. Ow, I gotta stop sitting so close. Oh, wrong one. I don't even know how we're gonna get inside of the tower. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floet so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Have a lug. Yeah, I should probably stop using plus moves. Oh, good job, Protect. Ooh. Wait. Wait. If I go to protect everyone, Lubius, I can't go losing to you. Manectric. Manectric. Yeah. I was about to ask if you were having a stroke, then remember that Pokemon was so wild like that. No, there's... I say names and words wrong all the time that you kind of wonder if something's going on. Don't worry, I'm not... I don't think I'll ever have a true stroke, knock on wood. Don't think that up into the world. Look at him! Ganym's gonna die very quickly. Ooh, dear. Ooh. Oh god, why do you have Thunder Punch? There we go. The part before that, the interior crock tape. Iced coffee table, the Avalug. I wanted to be the one to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. Thunder punch for the water type. He's the one that had the thunder punch. So you really are Lumios's greatest trainer and the strongest Mega Evolution user. I don't think this is what equates to it though. You know what? I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. Aw. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready. Is he still gonna be going into the... Oy, okay. I drove a Chevrolet movie theater. No, I didn't need to mega evolve. It wasn't really necessary. It's literally a no-brainer for a fire type to have electric type move. I don't know why some of them are weird where you can have moves that are, you know, like I think no, I actually can't. Okay, that's a... Some of them are kind of interesting to be able to have certain moves, because why is it that I can learn Fire Punch? Why is Candy able to learn Fire Punch? Imagine if there was a water type move called Tide of Terror. Already. Energy Ball. See, Meowstic can learn Thunderbolt. Huh. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for today for story progression. We are just about getting to the juicy end bits of the game. And we will pick this up again next week. I'm gonna chat with you guys for a little bit. Yeah. Your fur alligator's name is Dasani. Dasani is such awful water. It's like the grossest water. Is it weird to say that Dasani tastes kind of sour? Turn that down a little bit. I feel like Dasani tastes really sour, at least to me. How dare you, for alligator has more class than Dasani. Dasani water. Most main brand waters that you can get at like Walmart or Target is not exactly great. I don't even know what's considered to be good water anymore. There's so many brands in glass bottles, plastic bottles, weird other material bottles. Dasani has more salt in it than any other water. It's actually salt water, which dehydrates you on purpose. Really? Oh my goodness. If that is the case, oh god. You're correct. Dasani takes the minerals out of the water when cleaning it and then reintroduces the minerals with their own mix. Well, their mix is terrible. I haven't had Dasani in a very, very long time because I refuse. But I remember it distinctively being kind of sour. In terms of flavor. But I'm also the type of person that can taste like the differences of water. And I know some people can't because it's just in general just water to them. But never Dasani. Never. I'm also prone to kidney stones. I've heard that certain waters don't actually help with kidney stones, but I'm pretty sure that there's water that definitely doesn't help with kidney stones. Like Dasani, I guess, in this case. I told a bread joke, but you probably didn't see it. Was it about the naan? Non-bread, bread. I like where this story is going so far. I'm really hoping that the person that Urbane is looking for is the CEO of Quasartico. I may have seen it, but it may have also gone straight over my head. That's not easy. Wow, I read like 3 letters ahead. Or 3 words ahead. Dasani is basically a potion of instant kidney stones for me, as loss of sodium and dehydrates you. Yeah, you really need to keep up with the hydration when it comes to kidney or being prone to kidney stones, and not eating non-binary, and not eating certain things with oxalates or high oxalates. Spinach is one of them. I believe coffee is, but I can't give up coffee. But there's a lot of different foods that will potentially, if you eat too much of it, or if you are consistently eating it, will also be prone to kidney stones. I think sometimes though that I don't get like the fully formed kidney stones, and I get like bits and pieces, which is just uncomfortable to deal with. Yes, spinach is really, really good. But just don't have it too often. Nofe was talking about earlier. I was talking about in my headcanon, I call for alligator interior crocodile alligator derivation the movie Chevrolet Theater. Yes, I don't know what that's from, but I know of that. You can always feel one when one is for me. It's a very distinct feeling. It is. It really is when you get like a substantially sized one. But I have centralized areas of my back that are kind of always in pain. So sometimes, unless it's a particularly like a doozy of a kidney stone, I won't notice it until it starts moving down like closer towards my bladder, and then I'll notice the pain. Like once it gets to my sides and close to my bladder is when I usually notice those ones. But if it's a funky one, I'll notice it straight away. And then other times it's just like crumbs of kidney stone, which I feel I kind of get all the time. Because I have so many things wrong with me that I have so many issues. Prone to everything. Prone to every sort of issue known to man. Your bulldog ramen? Oh god, what if I could do more ramen? I need to consume noodles of some sort. I have soba noodles, I have ramen noodles. I have other varying pasta shapes. No drinking sodas or you become a cobblestone generator, but I like the occasional soda. I don't drink as much as some people do, but I have the occasional soda. More issues than spots on the leopard. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that statement. And that statement was the complete truth the other day, where, you know, having neck pain doesn't always equate to a headache, but mine developed into a migraine. And I was laying the opposite. Hi, Legend. I was laying the opposite way on my bed for the longest time so I could like completely stretch out, and I had a bolster pillow underneath my neck to stretch it out, and I was just hoping that something would work. And then when finally, after everything started to kick in, the magnesium lotion, the arthritis cream, which is like the tube I have is like off-brand Voltaren. And I took Tylenol and ibuprofen, and then finally at some point it clicked that it felt normal again. Well, maybe I should do the memberships today. Hold on. Then I won't have to forget that I didn't do it at the end of the month. Let's see. Sending first 5 out. Sending the second set out. Hey. What is truly normal? So there's some names I don't recognize completely, but most of them are names that I've seen often in the chat. Yay. There's the 10 free memberships for the month. The jokes are funny, but if Sai's here, make sure to tone it down on the puns. How does one gift memberships? These ones are from me specifically. As the streamer and owner of this channel, YouTube has given each month you're allowed to give out 10 gifted memberships for free. And then after that, you know, you would have to pay for them. I get 10 free ones. 10 free ones a month, and it gives out in like 5 membership increments. So I have to do two sets of 5. No pun jokes, no dad jokes. It's basically a pun joke. Oh my god. It's January. The week after. Is it the week after? Hold on. Oh god, it is. The week after Saturday's birthday. It's birthday week. The week after is birthday week. And we're not doing anything special. We're just gonna be here. Doing the things that we do often. Stream and play video games. No, dad jokes are hilariously funny, and I love puns as well, but for some reasons it makes Sai irrationally angry. It's not that it's banned, it's just like don't do it too often. Though I think that over time we have desensitized Sai just a little bit of pun jokes. Punishment. The punishment corner. My. My. Oh, I opened up Discord. No face. What I mean by it's just like one channel. One's for fan art, just to keep them separated so things don't get drowned out. Like one could be fan art, one can be food related that we can all post in. Because I one of the reasons why I like posting food pictures is because it kind of encourages people to eat and everything. Talking about food. At least I hope that kind of encourages people to eat. 'Cause see, for me, seeing good food makes me hungry. And I know some people need more of an incentive to eat food. So I sometimes feel like sharing food pictures, especially if like they're as aesthetically pleasing as they could be, that might incentivize some people to eat food. Just like reminding people to hydrate, vitamins, and all that kind of stuff too. Because those kinds of things are important because you don't get as much vitamins, or at least some of the other ones that your body potentially needs out of your daily food intake. It's not everybody is gonna eat all the food groups in a day, so vitamins are a good thing to have in your person. Yeah, I did take some pictures of the other Lego sets, but they're kind of subpar pictures and I want to retake them. When I get the chance to, because this upcoming week, I want to rearrange my space a little bit so I can reset up the cat cam, which the camera is still working, or the webcam is still working, so I don't think that needs to be replaced anytime soon. I need to move my room around so it has better flow and easier access to things, and just, you know, give it a generalized cleanup. I gotta check to see what the expiration date is on the tamales in the fridge are. I don't want them to go to waste. There's still so many treats. There's still a cinnamon cake that the Fae brought back from meeting the Elder Fae on Christmas. There's muffins, there's cookies, there's so many things. I still even get to cook or bake the pre-made frozen Christmas cookies that are still in the freezer. Thankfully those won't expire anytime soon, I'm sure, but there's still so much things to consume. Need shrimp and the knowledge to make a tamale. Depending on the expiration date of the tamales, I might have that for dinner with some other things. Maybe I'll do corn with tamales. You gotta try breakfast tamales this food truck sells here in Canada. If only I could. I don't have the knowledge myself to make tamales from scratch, or through, you know, buying the ingredients for it, but I do get the ones that are pre-made at Costco, and those are really, really delicious, and I eat those. I don't eat them as often as I used to because we don't get them as much, or I've only recently seen them on the shelf again. But who knows, they might, you know, take it away from me because it's so delicious. That's the sad part about shopping in certain places. And always, if you have something that is insanely delicious and you love it, it's gonna not be in the grocery store anymore. Mama Faye and I particularly loved this bag set of crunchy seaweed and tempura seaweed, and we were devouring it. Every time we went to Costco, we would get more bags of it, but then they suddenly stopped selling it, and we're so sad. There's other things I need to learn how to make from scratch. I want to try making my own cheesy bread, from dough to baking. But I feel like that I'm not really good at baking, really. I'm okay with cooking in general and savory cooking, but baking sweets has been a little bit of a problem. It hasn't been too bad if I use pre-made things, but I don't know if it's me and ratios or if I just have the equivalent of a black thumb in terms of baking to gardening. Though I'm not particularly bad at gardening. I can cook, but making dough is my problem. You and Mama Faye ate the entire stock. Mama Faye and I are a good tag team when it comes to making pierogies, though. Our typical Christmas tradition that we didn't actually do this year. We've been excessively tired since December. I'm finally learning how to cook and bake as an adult. No one could teach me when I was younger. It's very much a big learning process, but there's so many outlets that you can learn how to cook things. I think I am particularly better than I was before at baking things, but not from like complete scratch. I had no idea how to fix the stickiness problem. The utilization of flour usually helps with stickiness, but you also don't want to use too much additional flour to sprinkle on the dough. A lot of the times it's getting the right ratio of flour and then kneading it and making sure that you have just enough for dusting the surface that you're making the dough on. And usually just handling the dough is all you really need to get rid of the stickiness, unless it's like excessively sticky. Why the heck did they call it prison tamales? That's such an interesting name to choose. I do at some point want to learn how to make really, really good cinnamon rolls from scratch. They were made in prison. It just happens to be the easiest form of how to make tamales. Still an unfortunate name. Oh my god, my eyes are itchy and dry. Now then, I will be taking a few days in between next stream. I had to figure out some stuff, but I plan to move furniture around, so wish me luck with that, because I might bork something. I'm gonna try to take it easy, moving things around and getting things cleaned up in the month of January. So this week, this is the last stream for this week. Sadly, there was only basically one stream this week. Next week is probably going to be a little bit sparse with streaming as well, because there's various things I want to do around the house. Hopefully I can get them done and not, you know, perish in between time frames of trying to do said jobs. But the week of the 11th to the 17th, which is birthday week, I hope to jam pack some streams in there, because we got so many games coming out and things that I want to do from the week of the 17th onwards. We have Animal Crossing. We have several games coming out on the 22nd. There's the new 3D Arc Knights I want to try out. Oh, I could add side to... I could add Sai to the I'll talk with them. I think they might be asleep right now because they did quite a lengthy work shift recently. I can add them to the Discord. The under construction Peach Discord. Yeah, I'll say this first. No Face, thank you so much for even wanting to do this and help me with it. I really appreciate it. But once I feel like it's like a satisfactory setup and all of the security permissions are in place and everything, is when that said Discord will be, released to the public. Because I want to make sure that nothing could get accidentally tampered with, especially because, public Discords or Discords that you have for a community that anyone can really join into. I want to make sure that rules are established and security measures are in place so nothing funky goes on with it. So it'll be extensively set up way beforehand, which will take time. And also, I don't expect No Face to be there through the entirety of it, but I do very much appreciate the helping me with like the baseline of the layout of it. Thank you. You're having too much fun, Perish my body. Yeah. It does make me a little bit worried because I'm gonna have to move a lot of stuff off of pieces of furniture and get some of the Fae to help me move things around. I gotta think of a layout with what furniture pieces I have currently in here, because I need to figure out some more streamline and figure out more surfaces to put things on and everything. I gotta think of a different scheme, which will be coming up the next couple of days and cleaning and everything. But with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope that your first day of the new year has been particularly good to you. I hope you ate good food today. I hope you ate a substantial amount of food today. Do I have furniture sliders? Maybe. I might have 3 of them that are still functioning with the foam on them. Possibly. This room has carpet, though, so it's going to be difficult to move things around. Extra large Peach Face is still a fun jump scare. You can see the individual eyelashes. You can see the flaws. You had crumbs. You need to eat more than crumbs. You can't filter feed. Don't filter feed. Eat normal food. That suits your body. Kiss nose, I kiss your nose. Wait. Oh, wait. Is this as far as I can zoom in? Mwah. I kiss your forehead. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Have a good first week of the year. That was my self-destruction button. Don't boop my forehead. I'll headbutt you. No, go collect your kitty taxes. Yes, I have to let her back into the room. I freed her earlier and she didn't want to come back in. Though I think at some point I did hear her meowing at the door, so I gotta go give her some love. And she's particularly she's been conducting static electricity because the house is so dry, or the weather is so dry, and I've been having to pat her down and rub her fur down with a damp paper towel, so she doesn't conduct more electricity, because I can feel it when I pet her. And the other day I also shocked her little nose, so I gotta make sure that she has some hydration in her fur. Yeah. Let's hope that this year is more prosperous than the last. Let's hope that it's a happier year. Let's hope that good things transpire, even if there is still bad things. Let's wish all the good things in the world. Rest in peace to everybody who has passed away this year, to the ones that have already passed in this new year. They are on to more tranquil places, and I wish nothing but the best for their memory. I'll see you guys next time. I will post up the newest weekly schedule when the next week rolls in. Probably on Sunday, if I'm not dead at the time. Take care of yourself. Like I said, make sure to eat food. Take your vitamins. Take your prescription medication if you have any. Take care. Wash your hands before you eat. It's still prime 6 season. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Good night. Sleep well when you go to bed. Have good dreams. I'll give the cat smooches for you. I will also personally go find Binks and also give him smooches. Good night.